You're too far away.
I just want to.
Hello, everybody. We are
Hi, everybody.
live. We
Do
are
a Zoom session tomorrow.
live. He's there.
Uh-oh. I can't. I got your section here, so hello, everybody. Silence.
Hello.
Hello.
Everybody.
Hello,
wants
everybody.
Everybody wants somebody to
Happy
love.
July 4th weekend.
Hey! Yay!
We thought everybody was
Hello,
lighting fireworks.
Julie, Amy, Mama Jan. How are ya? Monica, Billy, Vicky, Joyce. Hello.
Everybody cool tonight?
Hello. Everybody out there who's a lurker. Hello. Pop in and say hello. Hi, Hales. Grandma loves you. Mwah.
Hi.
Grandpa Bernie loves you.
Yes,
Hey,
we
Kathy. Weirdest July 4th weekend ever. You got that right. Hello, Tammy. Hello. Hi, Beth. So I wanted to come on because I needed a little bit of a reprieve. You guys are my outlet. Hey, Sue. Hello, Edie. I went and visited my mom today in the hospital, so I just needed a...
Calm down.
Yes. Hello, Anne. So we come on to say hello. Had a lot of crap from Facebook. I got rid of the garbage. Took out the trash. Yeah, so not gonna let them get the best of me. I figured I have a lot better people right here, and I don't need that garbage. So, hey, Julie. Yeah. So, and being we don't have an auction anymore. Hello, Barb. It's been boring. I need another auction. Hello, Kathy. So happy 4th to everybody. Please stay safe. Be careful. Watch out for the other idiot. You're going to do fireworks in your backyard. Please be careful. Make sure your pets are safe. Make sure they're not going to go berserk. I don't have a pet anymore. Hey, Charles. Hello, Alice. I can't say that I don't miss my pet because I do. I miss him dearly. It's kind of nice that we are able to go whenever we want to and be gone as long as we want. But since COVID had came and we haven't been able to do much, I certainly do miss him a lot. I mean, we're still going to go to the park on occasion. I have to get Bernie his wheels.
We did something exciting tonight.
I am hoping that I can order the dang wheels Monday with their computer crap. Hello, Brenda. I'm hoping that their computers work now. Hopefully.
I have an appointment for Monday at 10 o'clock.
So, hello, Bonnie. Mom's surgery is Monday. I don't know what time her surgery is. To be honest, only one person can be in at a time anyway for visitors. So, I'll let Ed can be there for her. That's her other half. I think it's more important that he be there. Happy 4th from Honolulu. Oh, Honolulu.
Wow, we wish we were there.
Man, I want to go to Hawaii. Visit our 2 new zoo giraffes in Honolulu. Nice. Well, it's nice to see you, Cindy. I'm glad you finally caught me. We have on our bucket list Hawaii. That's definitely on our bucket list.
And if they give us a $4,000 tax stimulus for traveling, we're going there. That's what I heard.
As soon as things get cleared up, that's going to be definitely on our retirement to-do list is Hawaii. We've been wanting to do that for a long time. Definitely has been something we've thought about. We did get to see the Grand Canyon. We did get to see the West Coast. We did get to see Las Vegas.
Rodeo Drive, we've been there.
Oh, Hello, Bitsy. Oh, that's the. Oh, well, God bless your son. Thank you. Thank him for his service. Thank you, because the whole family serves when one serves. So God bless you.
I served for 6 years.
Yeah, Bernie's a veteran. He hates to admit to it, but he's a veteran. Went to Hawaii via cruise. I like that. Hello, Denise. I think the cheapest way for us to go would be to go to California and then leave from California, because just to fly from here is
Atrocious.
mm-mm.
Tonight earlier we did laundry. Wasn't that
Yeah,
exciting?
we did the all exciting laundry. That was a. Hello, Teresa. Bitsy says, "Thank you, Bernie. We stayed a month with them in Hawaii. Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
I was made in Lanai and lived in Honolulu from 18 months to 3 years. I have no memories of it at all. Oh, jeez."
I was in Fort Dix for 6 months.
Sorry, Julie. Denise, just to let you know, take the cruise. You can see all the islands. That's a good idea. Good idea. So we could fly to California and then take a cruise from California around all the islands.
And I'll be praying, please don't sink. Please don't sink.
Bernie can't swim. Well, he says he can't swim. He really can swim, but he just doesn't have the great skill to swim. So he panics, and the worst thing you can do is panic.
Well, when I go in water above my head.
Oh, Kathy said she'll go with us. Okay. Long flight to Hawaii? Yes, it is a long flight to Hawaii. It's a long flight to California from here.
We've taken from Albany to
We flew to
California.
San Diego and took the cruise line bus to Mexico, where we boarded the ship. I don't know if I want to go to Mexico. Too many germs on the cruise ships. There's germs on the plane, too. It's going to be a long time before we even think about it. You have to fly to LAX to Honolulu, Hawaii, to Oahu. You can catch the cruise from there if you go, and take the cruise from LA. It takes 2 weeks. I'll take any cruise. I would. That would be awesome to fly to California and then take a cruise to Hawaii, which would take 2 things off my bucket list. It would be cruise and Hawaii. It was literally off the bus and right onto the ship. Oh, that's cool.
Would you like to know what else is on our bucket
list? Hello,
list?
Debbie.
The Rose Parade.
Rose Parade is on my bucket list. That's been on my bucket list since I was like 5, 6 years old. And one of these days.
And another thing is Four Corners.
I'm gonna go. One of these days.
We missed the Four Corners when we went to Las Vegas.
I didn't get to the Four Corners yet. That's also on my bucket list. I want to lay on that little symbol on the 4 corners and have each limb of my body in a different state, and say I can be in 4 states at the same time.
We've been to the Grand Canyon twice.
Italy's on my bucket list. Yep, Italy's another country that's been on my bucket list for years. Italy, France, hi Sherry. Italy, France,
Spain.
No.
No?
Venice. I want to go to Venice. My first husband served 4 years in the Navy. Second husband, 20 years in the Navy. I wasn't able to serve because I was too short, so I served U.S. Naval Sea Cadet Corps for 10 years. Wow. Thank you, Edie, for all that. Me and April are going to sing on Broadway sometime. Okay, Charles, I'm going to hold you to it. My bucket list item for this year isn't going to work out thanks to COVID. Yeah, COVID idiots. You're right. Yep, that's why part of our bucket. You know, it's odd. We were just talking about this. We wanted to go a lot of places. He wouldn't leave work because he wanted to work. He was greedy for the money. Couldn't go. Well, every once in a while he'd take a vacation we'd go somewhere. Now he can't work, and now we can't go because of the stupid COVID. So all of that many years of waiting until he could finally retire, and we still can't do anything. It's crazy. I did one of my bucket list items last year. I went to New York City. Oh yeah, New York
We've
City.
been there a lot.
New York City is
I'm
cool.
from New York.
Hello, Peter.
Hey, Charles,
New
give my
York
regards to Broadway.
New York City at Christmas is a must
Nothing
see.
like it.
That is fantastic.
When you're in Rockefeller Center.
You have to go to Rockefeller Center, see the tree, see the decorations, go see the windows. Although I will warn you, the windows are not as great as they used to be.
It's actually
half of the windows aren't even decorated anymore. It was really sad.
some of them were broken.
Really sad.
The looters broke the
I don't know. Yeah, but
windows.
they're gonna fix that before Christmas. Hey Shannon. I will tell you that if you are going to go, though, definitely go to St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Definitely.
Whether you go Christmas time, whether you don't go Christmas time, is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful place to visit.
Radio City Music Hall.
Radio City Music Hall. Definitely, if you get a chance, see a show on Broadway.
We've done that.
There's nothing like seeing a show on Broadway. Dream vacation was to go to Florida and Hawaii. I made it to Florida. All I have to do is go to Hawaii. Yeah. Yep, Hawaii's on my bucket list. We've been to Florida.
Don't forget to see Phantom of the Opera.
We've been to a lot of states. But you know what's really funny? We live like a stone throw away from Vermont. We've never been to Vermont.
We've never been to Maine.
We've never been to Maine. Maine is not that far away.
Massachusetts.
We've never been to New Hampshire, Rhode Island. None of that. And they're right. I mean, close. England, yep, England. England is actually another one on my bucket list. I want to go see the palace. I mean, not that I'm going to see anybody important, but you know. Did a tour of Radio City. Australia, yep, I want to go to Australia and I want to go see the zoo. I want to go see
Nanny Sue.
Yeah, go see Nanny Sue in England. I want to go to Australia and see the Australia Zoo.
There was somebody from Australia that is
AAP's on the bucket list. You can hear to Georgia. What, Sherry? Where am I going to see the Great Barrier Reef? Oh, that would be awesome. You have to put your leg down because you're blocking the fan. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. We've been to Georgia several times.
Yeah, we've been to Georgia.
The aquarium there is wonderful.
The Georgia Aquarium is awesome. The other bucket list destinations: World Cruise, Transatlantic on the Queen Elizabeth II, Australia, Great Barrier Reef, and AAP. Hello, Sue. Of course, you can't go to a show or many other things in New York City right now. No, not right now. Boston. Helen, yes, I've been to Boston a couple of times. I have not been to Red Sox, to the stadium yet, although I would like to go, even though it's a rivalry team, because I just want to see that good old stadium. That stadium is old. I would love to see it. Did you see my pictures I had on Facebook of the giraffes at Chattanooga Zoo? No, I haven't had a chance to look. Jekyll Island. We've been to Jekyll Island. We went to Jekyll Island.
Yes.
We didn't get to the turtle hospital though. Pyramids in Egypt. I would like to check the pyramids out in Egypt. Egypt is a little hairy right now. I think I'll stay away from Egypt. Just like Bernie would like to go to Israel, but that's another place that we're going to forgo for the time being. It's a little bit of unrest there. But that's definitely on his bucket list. Oh, it's my mom. Hello.
I was saying hello.
You called me.
I kind of like hit the wrong button.
Oh, Wave to them, Mom. Wave to the camera. You just wave to everybody in the internet.
Oh, hello, Beverly. How are you?
I wish I had my headset.
So you got a new roommate already.
They're writing. Beginning.
What?
I can't read.
Oh, surprise. They're all sending you lots of love.
Thank you.
She says thank you. Yes, she has a roommate, even though there's COVID. Yes. She shouldn't have a roommate.
Ed finally saw Nancy
Yeah.
and told her she started crying.
Aww.
She's retired. So if there's anything I can do, anything at all.
Yeah. Put it up to your ear. Put it up to your ear. Put the phone up to your ear.
I can hear you. Oh, where'd you go?
I want to know why you have a roommate.
Huh?
I want to know why you have a roommate with COVID.
Great.
Yeah, why do you have a roommate?
I don't know. They wanted to move me.
Nobody should be having a roommate.
And then I started crying. I said, I love this room. I said, now I gotta go and tell all my family that I'm moving. And I started crying. They went out and talked. No, they did was move the bed.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Honey,
but that leg really hurts tonight.
You better be careful walking on it.
Yeah. Trying to keep it down because I don't know how well they can hear.
Ah, gotcha.
It probably knew batteries. Now I can hear, so.
All right, well, I'll let you go so you don't get in trouble.
Okay.
All right,
Love you.
love you. Bye. Okay, we're done. That's the second time she's hit the wrong button on the phone and ended up with a conversation on the. She just got a new roommate. I asked her why do they have. She just had a roommate. I don't know how they can give them roommates with COVID, but I don't know. I guess I know Mom got tested. Mom was tested for COVID a couple of days ago because she's going to have surgery, so they had to test her again. But I don't know why she has a roommate. I can't believe they're that short of rooms that they can't have her by herself. I don't know. They wanted her to go home, and she was afraid to go home for one night because of the leg. It's just so unstable that if she just walks on it just right or moves it just right, the chances of it breaking are so great that it would be awful. Yeah, if she broke that bone, it's the femur bone. I don't know if you're familiar with that bone, but it's one of the strongest bones that you have, and it has the largest muscle in it. And if it breaks, it will go like this immediately, and the ends of the bone will stick and it'll just keep going more and more and more as the muscle contracts. It'll just keep pushing the bone, and it'll make severe bleeding. So then it's surgery immediately. I mean, you don't pass go, you don't collect $200, you just go to surgery. And it's awful to have to go through that kind of surgery. So we're best just leaving it where it is. It's because of the pain that she has. The doctor's afraid that it's very close to breaking already, and he just wants it to be where it's at until Monday. So
It's too bad I can't do the surgery tonight. But because of the holiday.
so anyway, that is that. We able to get her Bernie's Walker? Yes, she does have Bernie's Walker, and she was so appreciative of that walker. Um, Edie, it's funny that you put that because she said she could really use the scooter, but you know that once the leg heals, she should be okay. It's just waiting. I mean, it's going to be a couple of weeks before it heals, so it's going to be much better than what it is right now, because right now she can't. I mean, she sometimes has to have some help to get to the bathroom and all that, so it's not easy for her. I don't know. Thank you guys, we appreciate it very much. um Not fun. It's been a roller coaster between her issues and
My issue.
this one over here. Yeah, Mama Jan, I know. That's, and with all of her other issues, I don't know. My storm chasers are on. How about that? If anybody wants to know, I watched Val Castor, Castor, and he's out of Oklahoma City. And him and his wife, chase tornadoes. And I watch them on a regular basis when they come on. Because I just like to watch them chase tornadoes.
I chase pickles.
Bernie chases pickles. And for all of you who have lost someone, I'm so sorry. It's not easy, especially when you lose parents. I already lost my dad 6 years ago, so
You'll never forget.
yeah, this hasn't been easy, and there's a lot of other issues that I don't want to go into right now. But anyway, I have you guys. I have this one. I have my mom. So
And I have her. We have each other.
you know,
That's what's important.
my sons. I know Rob's out there with Haley. Definitely the thing that keeps me going. Right, Hales? Mwah. She got on the phone with me the other day and wanted to tell me that I saw your video on the computer. Oh yeah, I've seen that, Anne Marie. Definitely. Yep. Yep. Yeah. The best the it's better if you keep your spirits up to fight the cancer for sure, but it's not easy. And this is her third go round. Um and when they give you a prognosis and then they change the prognosis to less than what they had started with, it's not really great news. So we're just trying to hang on to what we got, and just live every day to the fullest. All you can do.
I keep praying.
What kinds of things does mom like? Well, mom likes hummingbirds and frogs.
She loved those hummingbird masks.
Whoever gave her the hummingbird mask,
Loved
she
it.
adored those. Thank you so much. She does get good use out of those. Absolutely. She is very much enjoying those masks
She was very appreciative.
they're a lot better than the throwaway kind. You would think that they would have a cure right now. Yes, you would. After so many years, the problem is that there are so many different kinds of cancer, and just when they think they've got it nailed, a new one comes up. And this metastatic breast cancer is so tricky. There's so many components. It's even a matter of trying to get the medicines right, because what one medicine may do for somebody may not do for the other. And even if they get the chemo right and they never cure it, they just keep it at bay and to prevent it from spreading more. It may take them 3 or 4 times before they get the right combination so that it doesn't spread anymore. But you know, it is what it is. And now we have, other things to think about. There's flu virus that people die from, and now COVID that people are dying from. And people just think it's a big joke that COVID is a political campaign and it's taken away people's freedom because you have to wear a mask. And it's nuts.
Especially young people. Did you see Myrtle Beach today? Crowded.
Myrtle Beach was crazy. We went to the laundromat. There were 5 people? 5 people in the laundromat,
One wearing a mask.
not including us. So there was 7 total plus the employee. Out of all of them,
Only one wearing a mask.
3 of them were wearing a mask. Us 2
I didn't
and
see
one
the
other
other two.
laundry person. The other ones, including the employee, were not wearing a mask.
And one came right by me, within a foot. Not
I
wearing
made
a
him
mask.
go out to the car. I said, just go to the car. I can't have you in there.
I asked him, why don't you wear a mask? He didn't answer
He
me.
didn't answer you now.
They're above everything.
Well, that's true, Edie, but however, they could get money off of something else. I think cancer has been around long enough. They don't need to have more money for the drugs for cancer. Sorry. There are other things you can go research. Why don't we get a cure for swine flu? Let's get a cure for COVID. You can't? Well, then take the money from that medicine. Take the money from those doctors. Get the cure for cancer, and let's be done with it. All the money in the research, you can't tell me they don't have something that they. I don't get it either, but unfortunately,
Why all the money for people sneaking across the border?
what's that got to do with cancer?
Well, why don't they use the money instead of giving it to their benefit then?
Well, they don't
Benefit
get
our
all. They
citizens.
don't get all that much money. I don't know where
You'll be
you're
surprised.
getting your information from. It's all about the almighty buck. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Well, I know that Israel is coming a long way with a lot of different things that they can, and the medical advances that they have in their country, and I don't understand why we couldn't take a lesson from them.
Too much politics, that's why.
Yeah, well. Well, I don't blame you. Eating it would be too. And not only that, but now, I mean, before we didn't have to worry. There was no one in my family that has died from cancer. No one. And now I have to wonder, you know, what's going to happen to me? Am I going to have the same fate as her? Because it tends to run in families, or is hers a fluke from something else? I don't know. Good night, Sue. Thank you so much. So, yes, I have mammograms. Yes, I have made sure that I take care of that. But in the back of my mind, it's always going to be there. You know, what if they find something? When are they going to find something? Is it just a matter of time? Is it just a fluke because nobody else in our family? Literally, my dad had prostate cancer. They zapped it and it was gone. Nobody else has had cancer. No one. So I don't understand where it came from, how it happened. Was it from something that
Someone from our family,
I don't know, something that
maybe.
I mean, she was on some kind of tummy medicine for years. Did it come from that? Did it come from the Roundup that she was using? Did it just happen because she just got breast cancer? She started out with throat cancer. That happened 11 years ago. And then she got the breast cancer. And I, you know, I should have told them, look, she had the other cancer. You should really do a PET scan after the cancer surgery in her breast, because you don't know, it could be hiding out there. Or did they thought they had it all and then it just snuck up? I don't know. There's a test to see if you have the gene. Oh, really? I'll have to ask my doctor about it. Oh, wow. That's not good, Debbie. She said my dad had prostate and kidney cancer. The urologist told him it came from smoking, and he quit smoking 20 years before. That's crazy to think that it lays there for 20 years. Nuts. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyway,
Live each day to the fullest.
live each day to the fullest. Yep. Yep.
Find your
They
true
just
love.
opened up the restaurants for us to sit in, and they just opened at the movie theaters and some of the other places. Now they're closing them to the end of the month. Yeah, they just opened up our restaurants to sit in, but it's only a certain percentage of occupancy. The movie theaters are not open yet. Any large venue is not open yet. They just opened the outdoor zoos and whatnot to a certain capacity. What else?
Some states were supposed to open schools.
I don't know. There's some other
I was
thing.
reading, and
It's
they decided not to
yeah.
because of the spike.
New York City thinks that they're going to open their schools in September. You know what? They're only on phase 2 right now, so I don't know how that's happening. I don't see it happening, but we'll see. That they have a wonderful mayor in New York City. I'm glad I don't live in New York City. That's all I can say.
Well, they're not just worried about the
She
coronavirus.
said my father got lung cancer from skin cancer, and he quit smoking 40 years. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy. I just read there will be drive-ins in Walmart parking lots. Bernie just read that too.
150 Walmarts.
150 Walmarts.
They're driving. Their parking lot's going to be turned into a drive-in.
We have several restaurants in our area voluntarily closing because of tested positive. It's going to happen a lot. I live in Connecticut, and we only have 1%, but they are not opening things. Yeah, you know what? I think the slower you go, the better off you are, because it gives a chance for the virus to clear out. Our problem now is we get the virus sort of stabilized, and now we have people coming in from all over. I can't tell you how many out of state plates I saw today. Florida, Ohio,
Why did they
New
invade us?
Jersey, all
Go-
of these
go on.
things, these places that people are not even supposed to be traveling, and they're supposed to have like a
2-week
2-week
quarantine.
quarantine.
If they come here.
If they're only here for the 4th of July, do you think that they're going to quarantine? No, no. Our July 4th celebration is not really July 4th per se. They're doing fireworks on an abandoned lot behind the grocery store. They usually have a big thing at the fairgrounds with a bunch of vendors. The vendors are not going to be there. They're not going to have a parade. Basically, they want you to watch from home if you can see it, or otherwise sit in your car and watch
That's
it.
what we'll do. Sit in the car.
Because they don't want people congregating together. I can guarantee you that if you go to the high school, it's middle school now, and you sit up there, that hill is going to be full of people next to each other on blankets, waiting for them to start. We are not going anywhere near there.
We're going to stay in our car.
We're
where
going
we
to
can
sit
see
in the
it.
car, in the parking lot near where the store is, not on top of the store. I don't want to try to get out of there. If I sit where I think I'm going to sit, I should be able to get out of there without a problem.
I read in New York, some bars opened up and they were filled to capacity, and now they're closing.
Yep. We should sit at the laundromat, and then we could get out of there quick and go home because we could drive down that side road. Yeah. What kind of snacks is Mom like? Good question. It's hard to say right now because her tummy is a little off because of the chemo.
And also, she's taking a drug, painkiller.
Yeah, and the morphine makes her sick. So they're still trying to work that out. She can take the morphine in the port and have it directly in the bloodstream. She's okay. But they're trying to give her liquid morphine because the pills are making her sick. She doesn't want to take the liquid morphine yet until she figures out. She knew that we were coming, and she didn't want to upset the apple cart while I was there. So, well, you know what? That's Trumpism right there, Amy. And he's the one that keeps saying he does not believe that it's still here and that the virus has miraculously cleared itself. It's gone.
You don't need a mask.
So you don't need a mask. I'm not wearing a mask. He says I'm not going to look like an idiot. Guess what? You already look like an idiot. So just wear the damn mask.
Everybody should wear a mask because you're protecting your fellow elderly people.
They don't care.
Well, I know.
People are so self-centered now that they don't care. That just
the guy that walked by me in the laundromat, I said, "Why don't you wear a mask?" He didn't answer me.
he answered you.
He was like 6 meters away.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I was wearing a mask. I don't know what he has. He don't
Lotions. Does Mama do okay with scents? I'm not sure what she. See, we talk a lot, but I don't really know. I know she used to have certain things that she liked that now, since she's doing the chemo and stuff, her nose has taken a different, like, certain things she used to like, she don't like anymore. That makes sense. It's like it's changed her whole sensory. She used to like the White Diamonds perfume, so I was gonna get her White Diamonds perfume. She doesn't like it now. Amy says you got to be careful about confronting people about the mask. Some people will beat the crap out of you. Yeah,
I know. I read where people stabbed another person.
I know. It's not worth it. It's just like, okay, fine. You have your way. I'll go out to the car. I'll have my way. If I didn't have to be in that laundromat today and use the big machine, I wouldn't have went. When we first went up to go look at the laundromat, it was empty. I went home to literally get the clothes and come back, and there was 6 cars there. I'm like, where the hell did these people come from?
One car was here from the worker.
He's never going to wake up, Edie. He does not believe that. The only thing he wants to believe is that he has fixed the country economically, that we are a much better country. We need to keep the country running. We can't keep people locked up at home because we need to keep the money flowing. You can't right now. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're going to have to do, but you can't, because the people can't abide by what is healthy and to keep people safe, you can't be opening up stuff and saying, okay, you can go ahead and go out and start spending money. It's not
Well,
working.
A lot of it he left up to the governors, and the governors.
Well,
should
yeah,
take
but he can't
responsibility.
you can't leave it up to the governors. He's got to take charge of the country, and he doesn't know how to do that. He thinks his way of taking charge is by letting people go ahead and go back to work. That's his taking charge.
Well, he's a businessman.
Well, you know what? He's bad. That's why he won't say how much his
When we
taxes
have a
are, what his
regular-
what his net worth is, because he ain't worth shit.
I like him at first because he tried to drain the swamp and didn't let him. They kept bringing up false charges.
Yes,
against him.
let's take away his phone. Let's take away everything. And I wish that he would just read the notes that are in front of him and stop trying to ad lib, because I read a thing today that he had said just off the cuff. It made no sense whatsoever. I'm like, why doesn't he just keep his mouth shut? Read what's there, walk away. Don't try to answer questions. Don't try to be like, oh yeah, I know it all, and say something else, because you really just read it and leave. But he can't do that.
He had good medical stuff, but people don't want to obey them.
People don't want to listen to nothing. But he can't, but right, Debbie, he has to set a good example. And he's not setting an example. The example that he's setting right now is, man, it's okay, don't wear the mask, you're fine. It's nothing. Go ahead. It's fine. Then you have those people that's my constitutional right. It's my body. I don't have to wear the mask. Okay, it's your body, you're right. But your body is emitting your spit out of your mouth, which is now affecting me. So wear the damn mask. Deal with it.
Exactly. He mandated, the governor here mandated that everybody wear a mask or be 6 feet apart, and they don't do anything about
Does
it.
he think he's invincible? Yeah, I think he does. I think he does. It's horrible. No one likes to think about it. No one wants to talk about it. Well, not everybody. Some people think that it's a farce, it's a media ploy, it's a political thing. These people are going to try to run our lives. They're making us do things that is unconstitutional. It has nothing to do with your American right. It has nothing to do with your freedom. It has nothing to do with politics. It's a health issue. It's not a news thing. They're not doing it to get media hype. I don't care what you think. All right? You want to think that, that's fine. And if you want to leave this room and not listen to me, that's fine. It's your choice. But don't say that it's a farce, it's a scam. The CDC, the health department people, everybody is saying that this is real. So get a grip.
128,000
And how many people have died? And you're saying they died because of the flu? This is not the flu. How many people died in New York City at one time every single day? Don't you think that if it was the flu, they'd have a better handle on it? The flu has vaccines that do take care of some of the flu. Some of the flus, I agree, the vaccine will not work on because there are new strands every day, but it wouldn't have killed that many people. If you had, let's say 100 people got vaccinated for the flu and 4 of them got sick with the flu anyway, that's probably the new strand. This is hundreds of thousands of people that have died.
And it
Why?
keeps changing.
Why?
It keeps changing, becoming different. What's the word for it? Structure.
Yeah, it's mutating. It's mutating.
So you fix one thing, it's changing something else, and then you got to try to fix that one, or get a vaccination.
Kids are getting sick, and now kids are dying with it. Yes, they are. So it's not just the elderly. It's not just the immunocompromised. It's kids. Kids are also getting strange kinds of rashes. It's not a joke. And I know, I get it. I understand we've been cooped up since March, end of February, beginning of March.
Think about how the old people
I
have
got
been
it.
cooped up.
How
Why
many
not?
of the old people are in nursing homes that can't even get a visit from a loved one? They've been sitting there and they have no idea what's going on. Why can't my family visit? Why am I not seeing anyone? Why am I sitting here? We can't go anywhere. Where's our trips we used to take? How come I have to be I gotta put on a mask and I gotta go to the doctors with this thing on my face. Think about that. And how do those people feel? And how many people have died in a nursing home because some idiot has said, oh, well, just send them back to the nursing home. They'll be fine.
Yeah, some governors have said, I won't mention names.
Yeah, we
The
know who.
governor has told them to put the COVID-19 patients in with the ones that didn't have it. And they're
And
trying to
he's not
blame
the
Trump.
only one, though.
And it's not Trump's fault. It's the governor that mandated that. Everybody, they try to blame everything on Trump.
So, I don't want to be on the COVID tangent. I'm sorry. If you believe that you don't have to wear a mask or want to wear a mask because it's your constitutional right, it's your personal preference.
Just stay away from us.
That's right. Fine with me. Just stay away from me.
Go where
You know what?
want, but not
It's not
near us.
worth me. I've lost a couple of who I thought were my friends. I mean, they're not real close to me. They're more closer to my son than to me. That people I have known for a long time because of the mask issue. It's not worth it. You know what? Just stay away from me then. That's all I ask. Another friend of mine who I went to school with many years. We graduated together. We've been school right up through the years.
They got upset over the mask issue.
Also got upset with me because of the mask issue. I did not block her or anything. I just chose to just ignore it, and I scrolled on and I said, you know what, screw it, I'm leaving Facebook. And that was the night that I got very upset because I just don't understand how hard it is to even put a bandana on your face. The bandana hangs down. It's not fucking.
Or you could wear that plastic mask.
You can breathe. You got the whole bottom flapping there. You can breathe.
I have asthma and I can breathe.
Bernie wears one. He's got asthma. Bernie wears an N95 mask. Okay, he breathes. I don't get it. But you know what? If you don't want to, that's fine. Just you stay over there. I'll stay over here. As far as Walmart, I will not go to Walmart.
They haven't learned.
Honor
your father and your mother.
I ordered off of Walmart.com. I'm going to have it sent to the house for free. And everything I can get off Walmart.com to have shipped to the house, I will. And if I can't, then I'll go somewhere else and get it. It's not a big deal to me. I had to go in there the other day to pick up money for my daughter, and that was a joke. Between that and then going in with my son to get the fan that we got on Sunday, oh my God. I bet you there was a less percentage of people with a mask on than with the mask off. And he said, I can see why you don't want to come into Walmart now. He said it's worse than our Walmart. He lives in Albany, the city of Albany, which has probably 4 times as many people, if not more, than what we do. And their mask compliance is better in their Walmart than ours is. Now, I can't say if all these people that were in there live here or whether they were just coming through or whether they're from the college. Maybe the college has summer classes. I don't know. I can't say. But all I can say is that it was ridiculous. Totally ridiculous.
This generation has not learned respect your elders.
Yeah. Demi says, my daughter's having a party for my granddaughter graduation. It was supposed to be family. Now she's telling me friends are coming. I told her today I can't go with my medical problems. And that's the sad part. We just saw a graduation party too for his family that had way too many people there. I don't know if they were all family, but still, way too many people, especially being they live closer to New York City.
Especially they don't wear masks.
And none of them had a mask. Not a one. And
they think it's because family you don't have to wear
yeah,
mask.
I don't even. I mean, I'm having a hard time going to visit my son and seeing my granddaughter because they both, he works
We're
at a
both
high
immune compromised.
Him and my other son both work in high
traffic areas.
They're what do I want to say? high risk, I guess, areas. They both work. One works in a grocery store, one works in a restaurant. It's just scary. Like I go to my mom. I don't want to hug my mom because I don't want to be close to her when I've been close to them, and she wants a hug, and it's just so
We go for ice
scary.
cream near us. There's a sign there to wear a mask. 1 out of 5 people wear a mask.
Hmm. Yep.
We make sure we wear a mask because
I literally
we
they
need to
have
be
it
protected.
they have it spaced out so you can wait at the window without being next to somebody, which is good. And all of them will follow those lines, which is
guidelines.
great. And then they go to the window, they get their ice cream, and they leave, which is great. So I never have to be exposed. I put my mask on, I walk way away from them. It's plenty of room there. It's kind of like Animal Adventure Park. You can find a way to be far enough away
But
from
why
them.
can't they wear a
I
mask?
don't have a problem with their, but I won't go inside to eat because I don't know what that situation is like. We went into Olive Garden one day to eat, and that, oh my God, I was so petrified.
We thought there was one couple going to be right near us. Then they brought 2 more.
Yeah,
Why?
kids are not
Why
going to leave
can't
the
there was a
mask
whole
on. No,
restaurant empty? Why
No.
can't they put them in the next area?
no. And now we're going to be in a situation again now with all this going on and the rate going back up, that we're going to have to start all over like we did in March. We're going to be sending other people to go shopping, or we're just going to go and get from the grocery store the curbside pickup, which for us is an hour away. We don't have curbside pickup here. If I get anything from here, if they have it in the store, and I can do Walmart in store, like they have the little shopper person that shops and whatever, there's limited items that you can buy that
You
way.
can't buy milk. You
I
can't buy
still have to go
dairy.
into the store to the big tower up front, zap my phone, take my stuff out, and go. It's not like I can drive up to the corner and pick it up. I know a lot of Walmarts have a thing where you can be outside and pick it up. Ours doesn't have that.
And you can't get food items.
And you can't get food. You can't get any perishables. I have to go an hour away to ShopRite or the Price Chopper in Albany to utilize that. One of them, the Price Chopper, uses Instacart, and the ShopRite uses Shop from Home. I can get my cold items that way, but I have to be real careful. I have to have it all. Like I have to have a lot of ice packs and my styrofoam cooler, and make sure I know how many items are going to fit in that styrofoam because I got to make sure it gets home without it melting.
And when we get home, we wipe everything.
Do we have shipped?
Everything.
No, we don't have
With the
shipped.
Clorox wipe.
We don't have shipped. We don't have shipped. We don't have nothing. I literally have 2 options. I have Instacart, which is from Albany, and Shop from Home from ShopRite. And so Instacart from Price Chopper in Albany, and Shop from Home ShopRite.
Instacart
in
covers
Albany.
a lot of different.
Instacart is nice
supermarkets.
because Instacart, I can go and order it, and it only charges me $1.99, and I can order right up until the time that she goes shopping.
ShopRite charges $4.99.
ShopRite charges $4.99. Julie, medium. But sometimes I can order certain things out of Walmart, and I can pick it up from the tower. Today I ordered coffee, and I was able to order it and have it delivered to the house free of charge. So that was cool. So I said, hey, you're going to deliver it to me so I don't have to walk in there? Fine with me. I'll take
At least
that.
with the supermarkets, we can order milk and yogurt
I can get milk and yogurt.
and cold items.
I have found that going to Price Chopper on a Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, is actually very pleasurable because it's quieter and most of the people in there had a mask on. I think there was one person without a mask. That was a very nice shopping trip last week.
How was ShopRite?
About your friend in ShopRite, they all had masks.
Oh,
Yep, they all had masks.
that's good.
Denise, let me scroll up. I don't think I did. My friend has her dad in a home at Carlsbad, and they sit outside a window and talk on the phone. Look, aww.
That's terrible.
Yeah, see, that's what's bad about the nursing home situation. It's horrible. And who knows if that'll be fixed anytime soon. They do have hours for the elderly and the immunocompromised. Yes. 6 a.m. in the morning on Tuesday for Walmart. 7 a.m. for Price Chopper every
Either
day.
6 or 7.
6 or 7 every day for Price Chopper.
But who wants to
Okay,
get up so early?
if
just to do
anybody
that?
knows me, they know that I'm not a morning person. The only time I get up even close to that
Go to the
time
park.
is when I have to go to AAP. That's the only time I mean, it's rare. I'm not a morning person.
We know we have to be there 9
No.
o'clock for the drive-through. So
No,
you get
I'm
up like
I'm
5
a
in the
night
morning.
owl. Sometimes I can't sleep. With everything that's been going on, I'm lucky if I get 5-6 hours a night.
And I can't drive anymore, so
That's a
everything's
good night.
on her.
Last night I didn't get to sleep till after 1:30 because I knew I had to go do some stuff with mom that was going to be very mentally draining, which it was. But it had to be done. And then I was up at 7:30 because I couldn't sleep anymore. So it's just the way it is.
And our
But I
time,
don't get up at 7:30 and go in and grab a quick shower and a coffee and run out the door to go shopping. That's not happening.
and normally she can't even go to sleep until like 12, 1 o'clock.
I think BJ's is also at 8 a.m. But again, it takes me 45 minutes to get to BJ's. So what time am I leaving the house? What time do I have to get up?
Well, if we go to the Albany supermarket, then we can stop at BJ.
Yeah.
It won't be.
BJ's is also another place that's not that bad. It's a huge store, so you can
Avoid
most people, even if they don't have a mask.
You can
So
stay like 20 feet away.
that's not so bad. I don't mind going to BJ's, but again, it's just so inconvenient to
Only
have.
a Saturday
I mean,
morning.
this is why we're kind of looking to go to Albany to live, but then we have other issues with that too. So
Yeah.
go to the grocery at 11 o'clock. Amy, if they were open at 11 o'clock at midnight, I would, but all of our grocery stores here are closing at 8 o'clock. Oh, no, I guess Price Chopper's open until 10. But yeah.
Good thing about Albany is they have bus service. The bad thing, a lot of shooting.
And Marquette, Michigan, the Walmart employees all wear masks and all the elderly people wear them, but the younger people do not. Right, because the younger people don't care.
No, like
No
I said
respect.
before, they don't respect the
No
elders.
respect.
They weren't taught the Bible.
They have lost all respect for their parents. Honor thy mother and thy father, and they just have.
They said, "The hell, I'm doing what I want. I have a constitutional right to not have to wear a mask. I don't care who I kill." That's the attitude. Or like today in the laundromat, I told the guy, "Why aren't you wearing a mask?" No answer. Just walk by me. At least he didn't stab me
Yeah, right.
or hit me on the head.
That's my mom.
Or they just, if you sell it to a kid, they just laugh at you. Teenagers.
My niece is trying to coordinate a big family picnic. We can't do that.
No, we're not going to any picnic. People don't wear masks on picnic. We know you have to take off the mask to eat.
Mm-hmm. We won't be doing that.
Only if you live in a bubble.
Yeah, so I'm telling her now we can't. I'll tell you, as much as I would like to go meet with family, I know they're going to say, well, you're going to that park and blah, blah, blah. Well, I can be away from everybody at the park and I can sit where nobody else is sitting.
We avoid crowds. We just wear a mask and go where we want to go. See the lines.
I don't want to be on top of other people.
You have a choice then.
You're right, Edie. That's true. Some have not heard of honor your elders. You're right. Yep.
No, especially the younger generation. They curse in front of them. I would have cursed when I was like 7 or 8 years old. I got a strap to my rear end. Now they're not allowed to do that. All right. Police arrest the parents. Trying to teach the kids the right thing. Has anyone heard of that? I have.
But, we can start with the last generation and go from there, because if you grew up and your parents were really strict with you and things got rough and you didn't like it, you tended to bring your kids up like, I don't want my kids to have to go through that. So they didn't learn it, and now they're not teaching it to their kids, and they wonder why their teenagers are so out of control.
Especially when they're 12, 13 years old.
Yes, it is funny that Trump hasn't gotten the virus. But remember, he really doesn't have people close to, well, I guess he does kind of have people close to him that could have it. But I mean, he's tested all the time. You think he's going to say if he has it, even if he did? And I know he was taking that oxychlor or whatever, I don't know. And they told him, they made him go off of it because they told him it was not good for his heart.
I think he likes Clorox better.
Maybe he.
It works pretty good.
Bernie, I respected and still respect my elders. Yep, me too.
Me
My
too.
in-laws are having a big picnic this weekend too. They will be unhappy that we're not going, but we have not been around them at all. Yeah, we, like I said, that's the closest that I've been to my mom since it started. We were just having conversations from a distance, from the door to the car. She would drop stuff off, and she would have a mask on, I would have a mask on, and I would just go outside to the car and just get the stuff and bring it in.
Spray it.
Sometimes they would, her boyfriend would leave it in the door because I didn't want to be involved with, I didn't want to be so close. I was scared. I'm still scared of it. I don't care. People think that I'm overreacting, but you know what? Better safe than sorry.
Right. You better go off being paranoid than being too open about it. You only needed to get it once. You only die once. These kids think they're immune. Look what's happening in Florida, Texas, Arizona. Spikes like crazy. They didn't want to listen. They want a free society. Now they get a chance to get a ventilator. They're jealous of the other people that have ventilators. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it. They would eat wearing a mask or keeping a distance. It's been proven that the people that keep their distance, wear masks, if they're all wearing masks, it's safer. There's no breakout. But they want to be on the beach together. Say, I bet I'm going to get a ventilator in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't care what people think either. If you have a problem with it, then they say, well, they have all the rioters and protesters and they're not wearing masks and they don't get it. Hasn't quite been time enough. This week, into this week, next week, you watch and see how it
They're
spikes
anxious
up.
to get it too.
And they're trying to say, oh, well, it came from the people who had the parties. No, not all of
You're going
it.
to find wherever there was a lot of protests, like thousands, you'll see a big spike. And they may want you to take a collection for their ventilators. They're talking against Trump, but then they're going to be begging Trump for ventilators. I remember when Cuomo wanted 40,000 ventilators from the federal government.
Yeah, so anyway, that my family, who's trying to organize this big picnic that we're not going to, I would much rather, I know they're gonna say, "Well, you go to that animal park and you're with all them people and strangers." Yeah, no, they're far away.
We
I
haven't
don't.
been there where it's been packed.
Nope, we haven't been there when it's been packed. Let me tell you what, if I went in there and saw it was that packed, I would turn around and I would leave. I wouldn't stay. But so far, when we've been there, it's been pretty quiet. So,
Or we can just go when they have the drive-through.
yep, or just go to the
You want to
drive-through.
be, you won't be able to see everything.
Somebody asked if we were going to the drive-through tomorrow. No, probably not. We thought about it because it is a holiday, but that's a long ways for us to go for
just
15
that hour.
minutes,
When
half hour.
when the park is open, otherwise, and there's not a lot of people like on Thursday.
We'd actually have to go through twice to make it worth our while.
We did that the first
We
time.
did that the first day, yeah.
But we were first, so we
Yep.
didn't have to wait behind somebody else, and it was good.
Why isn't the southern states getting the needed hospital help from the government? Because our illustrious president doesn't want to admit that there's a problem. He thinks that the coronavirus is going to miraculously go away. We're doing tremendous work. It's tremendous what
Everything
we're
is
doing.
tremendous.
Everything is tremendous. Yeah.
He did tremendous
Putting
with the
adults in the
economy.
children's wards because they're already overcrowded. Yep.
Did you see your pictures of Myrtle Beach today? Look at
Myrtle Beach was packed with
Thousands.
people.
And
Not,
no social distancing.
No social
No
distancing.
mask.
I can guarantee
few
you there
masks.
was very few masks being worn. And give it 2 weeks, that'll be the next group. If they would just do what they're supposed to do for 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops, we could have it be gone because it would have nothing left to stick to. But it's a simple thing. People don't want a simple thing. They want the most complicated thing that there is, and then they'll do it. Ours came when the first store opened up, and so many people from other countries came flooding in the shop. Within 2 weeks, our count went from 0 to 47. Yeah.
Florida had 8,000.
Right now,
in one
we
day.
have 3 in our county. Wait till next weekend.
Wait till 2 weeks from now in
Leah
Myrtle
says
Beach.
she's not going to any fireworks. She's turning on TV. We're going to go, but we're sitting in the car. We're not getting out of the car. So that's how we're going to do that.
Wait till all the protesters get to use their ventilators.
Just talking to Mom, sorry. She was talking to me on the video chat, and she didn't realize that she had it on video, and she was like, shh. I don't want to hear her.
What's funny is the looters wore masks and the protesters, a lot of them didn't.
Yeah. Our country has gone to pot. You're right. Taking down the statues. Yep. And you know what? Take the statues down. It ain't going to change history. It's still there. Now
they want to
if they take the
national anthem
statues
away.
down, and if they start destroying the books that have the history into it, then we're screwed.
They want to destroy the national
I
anthem.
hope not a lot of people show up for the fireworks. Also, there's a lot coming down with it because no mask. Yep, that's what's going to happen. Oh, that's cool, Nan. They have warned from the beginning that if we don't do what we're supposed to do, there's going to be a second wave, and it's coming. And they're going to shut everything down like they did in February, March-ish, and you're going to be stuck in the house again. And that might be okay for the wintertime, but right now, people don't want to be stuck in the house. I can't imagine anybody going, oh, yeah? You want me to stay home? Okay, I'll stay.
Well, look at the
They're
big
going to be
spikes.
out. They're going to go out. They don't care. No one cares anymore.
Florida, Texas, Arizona, big spikes. California's next.
They're gonna have a rally. 7,500 people at some rally. No mask, no social distancing. Yep, they're gonna find out. They're gonna shut
It
everything
only
down
takes 2
again.
weeks.
They're gonna close it down, and you're not gonna be able. And then you're not gonna be able to get toilet paper again.
We'll be able to use newspapers or computer paper. I like that. Or any old bills you have, save them.
Yeah, save your bills. You might need them for toilet paper. You know, that's what we need. We need to be able to enforce it where you have a fine. You don't wear a mask, you don't do what you're supposed to, have $1,000 fine. See how that works.
Or take away the car. Right away.
I know it hurt the economy a lot,
Take
Leah,
away
but
the
here's
car.
the problem. Healthy people, healthy economy. Sick people, sick economy. Until it gets up through a thick skull, this is where we're going to be
The
at.
best way is put a boot on their car. The ones that have
Yeah,
no
right.
wear mask.
What if they don't have a car?
Oh.
Are you going to put a boot on the Amish buggy?
You can.
You can't go
put
anywhere.
A chain and you tie it. 2 wheels.
Put a boot on their bicycle. Put a boot on their feet. Tie them together so
I
they
don't
can't
know.
walk.
You have to do something.
Don't you love to watch Bernie? He's funny.
I could think of a lot of things.
Some cities in Ohio made it mandated to wear masks. Yeah, well, okay. New York State has a mandate. If you go in public, in a store, in anything, in a public place, it's mandated to put on a mask. The place that you are going into can also refuse you the services or the goods or whatever that you're trying to get and not be any repercussions for refusing to serve you. However, these people are so greedy for money that they don't care and they let them come in. This is what's happening with the laundromat. This is what's happening with the Walmart. This is what's happening with
Price Chopper last week.
a lot of stores because they can't afford to tell them, hey, either you wear a mask or you get out. Then you hear oh, well, I have a medical condition. Do they make them prove it? No. They just like,
I have
okay,
a
well,
medical
fine.
condition.
They let them
I
come
wear a
in.
mask when I go out.
Yep.
You don't have to wear a mask. You can wear a bandana.
We've been stocking up slowly on things like sanitizer, spray, toilet paper, because we don't want to go through that again.
There's another round coming.
We had a issue with the spray. We almost didn't have any. Thank goodness for you fine people out there. You take care of us. Made sure that we had spray. Make sure that we had peroxide.
We thank you.
I even went to the store. I asked them for sanitizer. They didn't have it. They said they had alcohol. I got a bottle of alcohol. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but at least I got it. If I have to, I'll figure out something else to mix with it, and at least I'll have hand sanitizer. I did find some wipes. I did stock up on a couple of different wipes. 2 of them were just store brand, but hey, it's better than nothing.
We might have to buy bleach to drink.
You can drink the bleach. I'm not going to drink
the bleach. Well, it was
bleach.
recommended, you know.
I'm not drinking Trumpism bleach.
I didn't say who.
I know how much you love Trump.
I do.
I hate Trump.
I think he was a great president until the Democrats.
That's what happened in a bar in Lower Michigan. So the governor shut it down the county and stepped back. Yep. They just opened up the hospital where Bill is for visitors last week. Yeah, they just opened up the hospital where Mom is.
Only one visitor.
One visitor at a time. And it's only from 12 to 4. So
it used to be like 8 to 8.
If you want to go to see her, you have to go in that window and you got to make sure nobody else is there. Ed went up first and he was already doing things with her. And I said, I'm going to wait a while. So I waited and then I drove out. And then he was just coming out and I went in. Bernie stayed in the car and I kept telling him I had things to do. And I'm like, look, I have somebody in my car. I can't sit here anymore. I have to go. I can't leave him in the car. I stayed
for almost 2 hours because I wanted her to see her mom. That's very important. That's what love is about. Caring for the other person.
Hello, Deborah. Oh, that's okay. You can replay it. It's not a lot of much about nothing actually, and talking about mom and uh, having another auction to get mom a scooter. If I didn't give any to AAP, I'd almost have enough between what we got for 2 scooters. So, but anyway, that being said, the money's going where it's going. We're getting Bernie's scooter, I hope, Monday. Fingers crossed. And
Then we'll make an
then
appointment
the rest
with.
will go to
We'll make
Jordan.
an appointment with Jordan
Yeah.
to hand him the check, and if anybody
But we
wants to come.
certainly did have a great time when we were doing all that stuff, didn't we?
Yeah, sure was not boring.
It was not boring. Nope.
We stayed
And
up
right
till
now I'd be saying,
2 o'clock in the
you
morning.
got until blah, blah, blah to make your last bid. It was fun to watch those last second bids. Like, it was getting close to 10:59 and people would be like bidding like crazy. And it was crazy.
It was a nice thing because
Yes, I will, Nan. Don't worry. I'm going to show you what we're ordering. I'm going to show you the invoice, everything. I know you guys have been patiently waiting. Trust me, the money is there. We're waiting. The scooter that he wanted, their site is down. They just got
it's
back
called
online.
Golden.
You can call them. It's called Golden Tech. They're out of Pennsylvania. Their
great
whole system has been down. They just got back online.
I have an appointment Monday at 10 o'clock.
They weren't taking orders as of yesterday. Oh, those are nice visiting hours too. Aren't you lucky? 9 to 7. But hopefully they're back online because I really want to order that scooter.
I can't afford the wheelchair anymore. I fell over.
No, he can't. He can't operate the wheelchair. That's not happening. But as soon as I order it, I will show you the invoice. You will see how much it is.
And then you'll see what.
And then we will make the check out, and you'll see how much the check is.
Trump, not Trump.
Trump. We ain't donating jack squat to Trump.
I meant Jordan.
Do you hear him? Trump.
That was a mistake. Honest.
You donate your own money to Trump.
Jordan.
Jordan ain't nothing like Trump. Give me a break. Oh my God. Slip of the tongue. I guess it was. Holy smokes.
You put Trump on my brain.
I did not. No.
That's a comedy.
Jordan gets the money. The check will be Animal Adventure Park for Lion Chow. Lion Chow. That's what it's going for.
Because lions eat 10 to 20 pounds of meat a day.
You're going to eat 10 to 20 pounds of something if you keep saying Trump money.
Did you say you're putting Trump in the lion cage?
Yes, Edie, I will let everyone know. I will definitely text it somewhere, or maybe I'll come back online. And I'll let everybody know how she made out.
I was never meant to be a comedian.
No, you're not a comedian. He's not funny. Not funny. His type of funny sometimes a very raw humor like Three Stooges. You're in trouble, Mr. Pickle.
I can't wait to get my pickle.
This is why we don't generally talk politics, because we don't see eye to eye. And there's only one reason why he likes Trump.
Don't mention.
Bernie. One reason.
Well, I like what he did for the economy.
That's not your main reason.
No.
Nope, not gonna say it. Nope, he told me not to. Not gonna say it, Vaughn. Nope, cannot say it. I'll never live it down.
But he has kept his word.
No, he
In
has
my
not.
opinion.
No, he has
In my humble
only
opinion,
for that one thing
which was very important.
for you.
Sure.
It doesn't bother me none.
But we're not getting political on it.
I can't say
I'm here with
nothing.
my honey.
I can't say nothing. Couch for Bernie. Vaughn says, "Dear Bernie." Poofed.
You're making me smile. We smile a lot.
Couch for Bernie? Yeah, I'll take the nice Tempur-Pedic adjustable bed. You can have the couch.
Who's this with all these?
Leah.
Huh?
It should be a little angel with a halo on top.
I can't read what's going on. Bad eyes.
Mom's favorite color. You know,
Don't know.
her favorite color used to be something different until she found out that I like purple. Now all of a sudden she likes purple. So I guess it's purple. Cat or dog? Neither.
Turtles.
She had a
Not
dog
turtles. Frogs.
for many years. She had a cat for many years.
She loves frogs
But
and
she likes frogs and
the birds.
hummingbirds.
Hummingbird.
Yeah. You're in the doghouse tonight, Bernie. I can put you in the garage.
She likes cardinals also.
She likes cardinals, yeah.
And eagles. She had 2 eagles flying near
She
her
has bald eagles that come right near her house. Actually, the bald eagles, if you go the way you have to go around to get to where the bald eagle nest is quite a ways from the house, like a few miles. But if you go as the crow flies, so to speak, it's right straight across from where she lives, across the fields. And they actually go from where the nest is across to the fields and down the creek because she lives near the creek, however you want to say it. And they actually come into the field next to her house and they will hunt in the field. So she gets to see them very, very close getting meals all the time. So yeah, she loves the bald eagle. Sorry, Bernie, but he is destroying this country from the inside with all his me, me, me. Thank you, Edie. You are right.
I won't disagree with you.
Yes, I had said I wouldn't talk politics, and here this is what we've talked about: politics and Corona. 2 of the things I said I wouldn't talk about, but
Well, Corona, you have to.
seems like we ran out of things to talk about the park.
Well,
Pickle, you're getting in trouble, Mr. Pickles.
Well,
I like the pickle emoji. I didn't know they had that. Or is it a cucumber? I know on one of them you can't find anything but a cucumber.
should I tell them about the secret about the umbrella?
Oh, they already know. They already know. Never trust someone who can't say sorry or that they're wrong. That's right, Kathy. Yep, and he can't say he's sorry and he can't say he's wrong. Nope. He's done a tremendous job. We've done tremendous work.
Everything is tremendous.
Everything is incredible, tremendous. Don't forget the hands. You got to get the hands going. Crazy. Nuts. We weren't going to talk any more politics.
We're not. We're not.
And we're still.
We're changing the subject. We'll talk about pickles. I'm ready for a cucumber right now with tomatoes.
Anyway, a cucumber is a vinegar pickle. Yes, it is. Pretty much.
I like it in Subway sandwich.
Pickles?
Oh.
Cucumber.
Cucumber.
Yeah.
A cucumber is a pickle.
A cucumber is a pickle. No, a pickle is a cucumber. You make pickles out of cucumbers, but you can't make cucumbers out of pickles.
Oh, you marinate.
A vinegar cucumber is a pickle. Right. Right. Oh, yeah. Leah said a cucumber is a vinegar pickle. Well, it is. Well, no, a pickle is a vinegar cucumber.
We soak it in vinegar and garlic. Nice little sour pickle. That's what I like when I get to the park.
Yep.
After walking around a while, let's go have dinner and have a pickle.
Yep.
Pickle and Pepsi and potato chip. Beep, beep, beep.
Pee, 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 pee.
I can't wait for my grilled cheese sandwiches there
I know he wants the cafe to open so that he can go get his grilled
on
cheese.
Texas toast.
He likes his grilled cheese. I
They-
like the grilled cheese.
They make it good over there. They make nice hamburgers, don't they?
Johari Preggers, who knows? They're still waiting for lab results.
Confirmation.
For confirmation.
We'll know soon.
We should know soon. We should know soon.
Is that the open secret? We're not supposed
No.
to talk about it.
No. There's no secret, there's no telling, there's nothing to be told. There's some speculation, there is some rumors flying, there is many things that have been said between different people and groups, but nothing official from Animal Adventure Park. They are still well. April may be getting well rounded, but she certainly isn't pregnant. That's good that April is looking good. She likes her carrots. She certainly does like her
As long
carrots.
as she stays in
She
good health,
likes the carrots. She
that's the
loves
main
the people. She thrives on having all those people there and having her carrots. That she does. Yeah. So we're still waiting on Johari. He did send out some more lab results, and we're just waiting. Remember, the lab was shut down because of our friend Rona. So hopefully we'll know something soon. Either two things are going to happen. Either we're going to find out soon, one way or the other, or we're going to be surprised with a calf on the ground. You thought you saw a coffee cup go flying before? April never misses a meal. No, she doesn't. Or a treat. Nope, that she don't. She's looking very good. Retirement is doing her well.
well, she's got enough calves.
Yeah, retirement. Have you ever made refrigerator pickles with cucumbers? No. No, I have not.
No.
I saw Ollie mount her when Ozzy was a baby. It happened in Burn 1. That could be, but she is definitely not pregnant. She is, she's retired. She's on birth control, and she's in the barn with Tajiri. So that's not happening. That's not happening. For who, Edie? For Johari? Yeah, it hasn't been. No, hasn't even been 15 months. No. But people are saying that Johari looks fluffy. Well, so does April. So where do you go with that? Yes, Edie. No, it has not been 15 months. Nope. No. We'll see. Time, as they say, time will tell. We just have to wait and see what happens. Is it past your bedtime?
No.
Oh. I thought it was past your bedtime.
I'm happy being here with you.
Okay. I would imagine that they checked April before placing her on birth control. I imagine they would have.
They had a vet see her anyway.
Fireworks to the left, fireworks to the right. Ooh, wow, Vaughn. Right now we don't have any, thank goodness.
We have our shades closed.
I'm surprised there's not somebody out there shooting them off. But
not worried about the fireworks now. Tomorrow night we'll look.
Sorry, are we keeping you up, Bernie?
No.
You would think so. Yeah, and remember, Animal Adventure Park has a very good vet. And I'm sure that they checked everything over before they put April on birth control.
I'm imagining they're gonna have to keep a lot of the animals inside tomorrow night,
She's carrot chunky. Yes, she is.
because tomorrow night's fireworks everywhere. And it won't be fun.
Sue, are they looking for a female for Tajiri? I would say probably not right now. I mean, it's hard enough to keep things going with the limited amount of resources that they have, and I don't know that they could handle another giraffe right now. That's not to say that they won't in the future, but I'm just not. I just don't think, in my opinion, that would be feasible for them right at the moment.
They need to get back to normal.
Excuse me.
Have buffaloes or kids.
Yeah, they need to get back their kids and their camps and their 1,200 people a day, that kind of
terrible
stuff.
what they're going through.
Thankfully for people like us who have been running auctions and raising money and being able to keep all of their employees employed during the time that they were off of COVID, and being able to feed all their animals and keeping everything nice and healthy.
Been a tough time for Jordan.
Everybody looks great. I've been to the park several times. Everybody looks fantastic. I'm sure it's not been easy, but we have all been together, April's Army, done a lot of fundraisers, been able to raise a lot of money, and be able to keep them going, which is what we should be doing, because
important to us.
That's very, very important. Leah, he did say that this is Taj's permanent home. Yes. Yes. It is his permanent home.
The first giraffe born at Animal Adventure Park.
Well, yeah.
God.
Yeah. Yep. So
it's made a big impact.
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's made a big impact on the park.
I would say that if you want to know information that's very specific and sometimes little surprises, please join the sponsors group. It's $30 for 3 months, and we get a lot of good things in there. A lot of information, not just specific to the park, but also a lot of animal information. Like if you wanted to know about giraffes in general, instead of just listening to the giraffe chat, you could ask him a specific question about the giraffe. And 9 times out of 10, he will answer it. And if he doesn't know the answer, he will find the answer. We have talked about everything from the hyenas to even animals that he doesn't have at the park that he has a wealth of knowledge of. It's just a great group. It's every Tuesday night. Well, at least it was. So I'm hoping it's the same night. From 7 to 8, we get him for an hour exclusive. All kinds of information. It's a great group, and it's nice to have a little bit of one-on-one and sometimes a secret or two, but whatever is in that room stays in that room. You can't share it anywhere else, and it's really nice. We do learn a lot in there. We have a good time.
It's a pleasure just to talk to him.
It really is good. So for those of you that are in there, please be careful what you say in here, because it's not public information. What I'm telling you is the generalized information to promote the group. We are allowed to promote the group, but we can't say
specifics about what goes on.
It is a possibility that some of the information that you may get, like code greens, may be announced in there first before they're announced to the general public. If there's special items that they're going to be selling from the gift shop, it could be in there first and then go to the general public. that being said, there's usually not a lot of time between when you see it and when the public gets it. However, it's just that you get the first crack at it. So that's another nice thing to know. It's just it's well worth the $30. It really is. If you think of it as what is it, $2.50 a week for $2.50 a week, you're getting a wealth of information. You learn about a lot about the animals. You learn about AAP. I mean, it's just tons and tons and tons of stuff
And you'll
that
be the first to
um,
learn if he gets a herd of elephants.
yeah, so we really have a good time in there. I would definitely say if you want to get in, the new one starts next Tuesday, on the 8th, is it? 7th, 8th, whatever that is. And it'll go until September 30th. So definitely go to the online store. All the directions are there, the online store. Thank you, Nan. July 7th will be the first one. You order from the online store. Make sure that you have to have a new account on the online store. Uh-oh, that's a no-no. That's a no-no. I will say, Mama Jan, if that's the case, it is a possibility that that person can be kicked out of sponsors. You do not want to repeat anything that's in sponsors that's not public knowledge, because you can get kicked out of sponsors. If you just join sponsors and you say something, I mean, I wouldn't even want to venture. That's bad. That Why would you risk it and lose your money? That's no. And there's no exceptions. It's not like, oh, well, you get a warning. No, you're gone. You're gone. That's it.
You follow rules. What's so hard about that?
It's not worth it. It really isn't. So make sure you make an account. If you have an account with Animal Adventure Park with the online store, if you had the account last, like prior to a couple of weeks ago, you're gonna have to redo it because they just redid their server and everything, and the old one won't work. If you click on your old link to the online store and it doesn't work, you still go to theanimaladventurepark.com, but you have to resave the link in your bookmarks because the old one won't work, and you have to make a new account. And that's basically just clicking on the little person up there in the corner and re-verifying your email and stuff, and then you can go ahead and order. You'll get a receipt number. Make sure you save that receipt number. You go back to the beginning of the page where it tells you click here for sponsors, and underneath that, it'll say to join the sponsors. You just click on that link, answer the questions, boom, you're in. Then you wait for somebody to accept you. You know what they're talking about? Jordan talked about quite a bit during an interview with Visit Binghamton. Yeah, you have to. What I have found is to do this. If you don't remember where you heard it, don't say anything. There are many times that there are things that are said in sponsors or through something else that I have heard Jordan say, and I don't know where I heard it. Did he say it at the giraffe talk? Did he say it one-on-one with me when we were standing at the park? Did he say it at sponsors? And I'm like, oh, I can't say what I heard because I don't know where it came from.
That's not saying
And to be better safe than sorry, don't say it. Just don't say it. That's the way to handle that.
Don't be a Yankee.
I don't need to say it because I don't know where I heard it. And a lot of times when somebody will ask me a question, and then I will go to Jordan or Carly and I'll say, hey, someone asked me blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, yeah, that's fine. You tell them because it's already out. Oh, okay. Right, Debbie. Yep. If you're not sure, zip it. Zip it. Zip it. Zip it. Yeah. So that being said, I think we're going to end it on a good note. So if you want to join the sponsors, please come on over. We have a lot of fun. It's educational. I find it a very relaxing time. It's an hour of just, it's a me time, you know? And Bernie is like, yeah, hurry up. Don't forget, you got to be home by 7. You don't want to miss Jordan. I can get him on my phone, but I like to have the bigger screen, so I put him on my computer. Hey, Nancy. So please join.
Pelosi?
No, Nancy Franklin. Please join sponsors. Please, if you can. It's only like $2.50 a week. You might as well say. And we just have a great time. And it definitely is worth popping in. Go to the online store. Remember to make your new account over there if you haven't. It's the same address, theanimaladventurepark.com, but if you have the old one, it won't work. If you click on it, it does nothing.
Guaranteed you'll find it very interesting.
The high part of your week is Q&A. Yep, absolutely.
Very interesting.
Yep. Happy 4th, everyone. Be safe out there. Please be careful. Let's be kind to one another, and don't let the bullies beat you up. I did, and I was sorry. And if I offended anyone on my Facebook, I'm sorry. I have tried to delete everything that was not appropriate. Yeah. So I'm sorry about that. I have to apologize. But with that being said, enjoy the 4th, enjoy the weekend,
And eat some pickles.
eat some pickles, be safe. And I will let you know when we get the scooter, when we order it. You'll be able to see the invoice. It'll be paid. You'll be able to see the check. Hopefully, that I will be able to present it to Jordan if I email him ahead of time and see if we can't set up a time. And I will definitely let you all know how Mom is doing on Monday. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody. We love you.